Hi, and welcome to tonight's show. I'm Kim.
And I'm Quadia.
Hey, and we are going to start right rocking and rolling
Yes.
with communities and
Schools.
Hey,
Yes.
and welcome back. We've got a group of people who are coming back. Isn't that nice when people come back to visit
It
you?
is, especially
It
when
is.
they bring positive energy.
Yes.
Yes, and they are changing the community one
That's
school at a
it.
time.
One school at a time. That's school at a time. So welcome, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. All right, so I guess we always start at this end of the couch, but I think tonight we're going to start with our gentlemen.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Hi. So welcome. Tell us about yourselves and tell us about who you have with you and the community and the schools.
Awesome. My name is Ronell Page. I've been working with community schools since 2012 now, and we are the nation's most effective dropout prevention organization. Right now, for the past 3 years, I've been positioned at Dickinson High School. Tonight we have our lovely Zanaya Cologne. She's a senior at John Dickinson. We have Mama. We have Mama Cologne here, who's her biggest fan.
That's
Yeah.
And we also have my beautiful wife and project coordinator at McCain High School, Bianca Page.
Hello. Welcome.
So we're just here as a family, and thank you guys for having us tonight.
All right, so tell us how you got to be the nation's, give me that quote again.
Well, nation's most effective dropout prevention organization. We've been around since 1977. Started out in New York City with a very high crime rate area, and a lot of students that were dropping out of school and going other ventures. So the founders came together and said, you know what, we want to create a system to where people are more likely to graduate, stay in school, and they started that by creating a one-on-one relationship with a caring adult. And myself being a project was a site coordinator, and Ms. Page being a project coordinator, we are the front line to that one-on-one caring relationship. And that's why Zanaya is here tonight, and we just bring in the whole source of family. As you can see, we're kind of like family right here tonight, and that's kind of
Yes.
that's how we like to have it in the school.
That's it. So, Zanaya, tell us how you feel about the program. If that.
I feel like it really helps. It's like an opportunity to do more and do great things within the school,
So what do you do with the program?
I actually go on trips with them and mentoring and tutoring and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we do different things. So yeah.
All right, and some people may not have seen our show before and may have missed your wonderful life quote. Can you give that to us? We want to start off
Which camera am I looking
powerfully.
at again? Which camera am I looking at again?
You can right there.
I have the ability to change the nation, and the same goes for you. Find what your gift is, operate it so elegantly that the entire world will be moved by it. Zanaya Cologne.
Find what your gift is.
Yes.
Hey.
Yep.
And move the world, right?
Mhm.
That's it. So, Mom, how did you create this wonderful child? How did it?
Oh,
Tell
God.
us all the nurturing that it takes
Well,
to get a strong
she
young
wasn't
female.
always the beautiful angel that you see before you. In fact, she was just the opposite. But about 2 years ago, her whole life took a change, and she's a totally different person. She's everything that I prayed for.
Okay.
So I thank God for her,
Hey,
because she blesses me all the time.
That's it. That's it. So, what changed, Zanaya?
My mindset.
Okay.
My life changed, I didn't think the same. Everything that felt right when I was doing wrong, it didn't feel right anymore. So I just switched my whole attitude, and now I'm doing good things, and it feels real good.
All right.
It feels real good.
So this is what we
And
want.
she's a great role model.
Yes.
Yes.
This is what we want for Congo Children's Corner. So you are a senior in high school,
Yes.
and it was rocky for a minute.
Mhm.
We got Mommy here to say it was,
Mhm.
and you decided, and you had great support.
Yes.
And so now you're giving back to the community and doing great things. I love it. So
And prayer. Can I just add that it was a lot of prayer?
and a lot of
prayer.
prayer. A lot of prayer. Prayer changes things.
Yes,
it
really
it
does.
Definitely.
Yes, it does. All right, and Mrs. Page,
Yes.
tell us what you do at McCain.
Well, I'm a project coordinator at McCain. I deal with high-risk youth from 9th to 12th grade. Basically, I started out with Zanaya. It was my first year when she was coming in as a freshman, so she kind of was like the groundwork for me. and I've seen her grow, and she's my baby. I
Oh.
call her my golden child.
So tell us what you saw with Zanaya when she first came in and when you noticed the change.
Well, I can honestly say that when she first came in, I always knew that she was special. But I did notice a change, I want to say towards the end of her 10th grade year. I just saw that a light bulb clicked, that she got it. So, but I always knew she was going to be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, always.
So how do people get involved in your program?
Well, teachers can refer students that they believe would benefit from our program. Friends that are already a part of our program kind of bring other, kids on board. And then if we see a kid that we believe that could benefit, we kind of, bring them in. So every facet.
So what does it take time-wise as far as school goes and commitment and all those kind of things to actually be in the program?
Well, really, we start off just kind of like monitoring the kids, making sure their grades and attendance are okay. So time-wise, it doesn't take out of, school or, any courses that they're taking. So it's kind of really we're just trying to keep them on track, on the path to success. So.
And what do you do when you notice, let's say, attendance may not be where you want it to be? How do you
we mark our kids kind of in a red, green, yellow system. If a kid we notice that is not coming to school and their attendance is not good, we meet with them more often. So if a kid is green, we probably meet with them maybe once a month. But if a kid is red, we probably want to meet with them maybe once a week or even twice a week. So we just want to, if a kid needs more services, we want to offer ourselves to them more.
And what are some of the services? How will the child think, okay, this is going to benefit me? And let's hold on. How did you think being a part of it was going to benefit you?
I don't know. I never thought about that.
You just wanted to do it?
Yeah.
They were
did.
nice?
It made me feel like good.
Okay.
I liked the things that we were doing, so I wanted to be more involved in it.
What were some of the things you were doing that you liked?
Like I said, the mentoring thing.
Okay.
We fed, didn't we feed lunch to the charity?
Okay.
We did that. That was a really good feeling, giving back.
Okay.
And I like getting involved and giving back, so I was like, I'm going to do this. I want to do this.
So that's good. All right. Yes.
One thing I noticed early on is, when I notice a student has potential, I don't really give them a choice on whether or not they participate or not. They're it. It's like tag.
Yes.
So Zanaya, I would call her mom before even talking to her and say, hey, look, I got this thing coming up. And Zanaya's gone, right? And your mom would say, sure, Mr. Page, you got her.
Yes.
And Zanaya would show up, I don't want to go. And it didn't matter. I already talked to your mom. You're gone. But we've had a lot of fun. And the role that we play, like Miss Page, she's really good with the systems. I'm not really that guy. I'm the guy that implements the action, So if a kid's not coming to school, well, his address is on file. I'll go to the house, I'll call the parents, I'll call the dad. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure the kids understand somebody cares in the building. So I'm more so that person. They call me like a stalker, or they say I'm a little crazy sometimes, but it's a big deal. A lot of times, no one's ever had anybody fight for them, and now I want to be that guy. So that's what I've been doing.
Hey.
And talking about a transformative adventure, you had an opportunity to go to New York
Yes.
and speak on behalf of communities and schools and the Girls Project.
Yes.
Tell us about that experience.
That experience was surreal. It was like a dream come true that night, actually, because it was like while I was up there giving my speech, I was living my dream. Because when I got off stage, everyone was telling me that I inspired them. I'm like, what? Me? Really? And everyone's telling me I'm the highlight of the night, and these are a bunch of successful people, and I'm just like, really? Just me? And it felt really good. I cried when I got off stage. It was like crazy. Cameras everywhere. I said, oh man. But I think the Girl Project will really help for girls, though, honestly. To see someone young up there doing positive things, I would hope that they'd be moved by it. That's on a quote. Yeah, basically.
That's great. So now what we want to know is, again, is there a number? Is there a website? Or what do we do if young people are watching or a parent is watching and saying, you know what, my child needs this? What schools are they in or things like that?
Well, locally, we're in all the Red Clay high schools, which are AI DuPont High, Dickinson High School, McCain High School. We're at HB Middle School and also Stanton Middle School. Wynyard Penn is our longest standing site. We've been there over 20 years.
Wow.
And we're also in Kent County, Delaware as well. So you feel free to go to cisdelaware.org or communityintheschools.org. Again, we're the nation's largest and most effective dropout prevention organization. And feel free to call into any of the Red Clay high schools and ask a little bit about the program. If you have a child there, see if the site director can give you a call and see if we can help out your child. So that's one of the things you can do. My direct email is rpage@cisdelaware.org. Ms. Page's is bpage@cisdelaware.org. Feel free to email us and we'll get any information we can to you.
All right. Well, that is wonderful.
He's one of the people that you want to
That's
have
right.
stalk you.
You want to
Yes.
stalk your child
Yes.
and let them get into
Because he recognizes their potential and wants
That's
to
right.
unleash it. Yes.
Well, we truly appreciate you all taking the time to come out tonight. We are very proud because we had Zanaya on before.
Yes.
So she's our golden child. So we thank you all for taking the time. And again, I congratulate you, Mom, and all your prayer and hard work and being able to see everything pay off. All right. So as you keep moving tonight, we expect you to come back and keep encouraging.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
She loves it here.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm excited.
Yes.
All right, everyone, please stand by. We've got a lot more fun coming up. Welcome back. I'm Kim,
And I'm Quadia.
and we have our co-host.
Yes, the lovely
Miss Chandra.
Chandra
Pitts.
Pitts.
Thank you.
And then our other
thank you.
co-host.
Our guest this evening. Introduce yourself, young man.
My name is L. Rod. That's what I like to go by. Young hip hop artist in the state of Delaware.
Well, we know El Rod's
Rod,
been
yes.
around for a while, so he's been coming on Congo
being humble.
Children's Corner for a minute.
Yeah, I gotta be humble.
That's it. That's it. So tell us what's going on. What's coming up?
The March for a Culture of Peace.
Yes.
September 20th, and El Rod will be there, opening
Yep.
us up with a powerful, some making noise, as he calls it.
Yeah, we're gonna make some noise. We're gonna make a lot of noise this event.
All right, so tell us about the event, because some people don't know.
So just something that we've been working on, and El Rod and I have been involved in a really powerful movement throughout the city of Wilmington that hundreds, a very diverse audience of people have come around. So this is the second annual March for a Culture of Peace that has been a part of an ongoing movement for a culture of peace. So it's September 20th, right, leaving from Cool Springs Park, but we're marching through West Center City, focusing on Hicks Anderson Community Center, and not just marching, but showing up to have a voice, make some noise, and just let the community know that we're not tolerating violence, and that there is some excellent and powerful and awesome things going on, and a great resource that we have in our youth and our young people throughout the city,
definitely.
and our elders, and other individuals of all generations, so that are doing some great things in the city. So
What time does it start?
it's Sunday, September 20th at 3:30.
3:30.
We're going to convene right in Cool Springs Park, so it'll be nice and shady. There'll be plenty parking. We're really addressing gun violence in the city of Wilmington.
Okay.
Our call to action last year was a homicide unit, and we know that this work has been going on for years. We didn't start it, but 3 days after the first annual March for a Culture of Peace, the mayor called me and said, Chandra, we're announcing our first homicide unit in the history of the city of Wilmington. So when people come together, when voices are heard in a collective and
Collectively,
unified way, change happens. So we can't get discouraged and stop showing up and letting our voice be heard.
So again, we must show up
Yes.
on Sunday.
This Sunday, the 20th, March for a Culture of Peace, 3:30 p.m. And Roderick can kind of tell you about, why we're here and his experience with violence. And
Me personally, it was just like I said, it's a personal thing for me. So it's not just like, after I've been shot twice, it's not like I wanted to help the city after that. Nah, it goes back further. Like my cousin Anye was killed in 2002, so that took a toll on me when I was 7 years old. So I'm like, okay, it's getting kind of crazy out there. But at a young age, I really didn't know how to think. I didn't know if the thoughts that I was having was right or wrong. I didn't know if I should be sad, mad. Like I didn't know how to, how to cope with my feelings. So, as time got on, I'm like, starting to notice about the gun violence that's going on. I'm like, okay, and it's just getting worse and worse. Like, my cousin, little Billy, he got killed. He got shot like 15 times. Like, it's crazy. So I took the song Guns Down and made it into everybody call it the national anthem for Delaware,
That's
like
it.
Delaware's national anthem. So we're
National Peace Anthem.
yeah,
Peace.
we're gonna
That's
take it
it.
and we're gonna run with it. So that's how I feel about it.
Now, Roderick, why is it important for young black males to come out to
Because
support this endeavor?
because we're the ones that's targeted. We're the ones that's targeted by the police. We're the ones that's targeted by the teachers. If people don't know, teachers target us without them even knowing.
Right.
Like teachers just say, oh, he's just another statistic. He's another statistic. But they won't tell the students that they're another statistic. They just treat them a certain way rather than, other extra help that they get from other people. But if you take the time out to the students and, give them that one-on-one that you do with every other student, then, you can create a lawyer. You can create a doctor. You can stop this.
Yes, definitely. And Roderick has been a part of our Raising Kings work, as have you, Quadia, and we've been on to talk about our work to change the image and expectations of men and boys of color. But, we have to elevate this conversation above the black community. It's an American psyche that's telling our young men that you're going to end up one of two places by the time you're 25, and we don't want to repeat those things because, as you show on the Congo Children's Corner, week after week there's one of 2 million places that our youth can and are ending up, and they're moving with a speed of light down this path towards positivity.
And they are encouraging. You
Yes.
they are motivating.
Motivating, yes,
Aren't
they
They
are.
really, and it's amazing. Prior to the show, I had absolutely no idea. So I was like the rest of the people, just sitting home flicking channels, not knowing that there are so many young people like yourself who are really interested, who really want to be heard and want to make a change. And it's a positive change. And they're doing it themselves. And through music, through, just entrepreneurship with clothing, with hair, with music, with, all kinds of things.
Speaking of clothing, we express ourselves so creatively. So as a community, we're inviting everybody again to come out, march for a culture of peace on the 20th, and not just come out, but wear a shirt. We're remembering those lives who were lost. Roderick talked about some people close in his family, and this violence is coming far too close to home and in our home. So we're doing a t-shirt memorial. We want you to come out, bring a t-shirt, wear a t-shirt, or create a t-shirt right in Cool Springs Park. We'll have all the shirts. They're yours for free. We'll have the markers. You can bring your youth, your families, and create those shirts so that we're remembering those who have lost, but also moving forward towards a solution and a culture of peace here in Wilmington. So you'll hear from Roderick on the same exact stage that you'll hear from Attorney General Matt Den, who's the highest ranking law enforcement officer in the state of Delaware. You'll hear from other individuals in the community, and most importantly, we'll join together in solidarity to say that we're no longer going to be silent. We're no longer afraid to come out of our homes. We're no longer going to separate black community from white community. We're going to come together as a Delaware community, and most importantly, come together on the thread of humanity and really collect and march for a culture of peace.
Because we have more in common than we do have different.
Yes.
Right. I think me and my mom, we're gonna wear shirts because my mom, she said, she thinks everybody that's, they're a victim of violence, they think everybody is, dead and gone. But that's not the case, especially in our scenario. Like, we're a victim of violence, but we still here.
That's it.
So we can, we can still talk about it. We can still try to save the people as we can. So I think we're gonna have shirts made and wear ourselves on the shirts, victims of violence and everything like that.
That's awesome.
And then, Elrod, I always got changed, so I might change a couple outfits. Change a couple outfits in between.
Definitely. So we have young people like Elrod, like the Alphas, like the Young Brothers of the Kappa fraternities that are on University of Delaware's campus, Del State's campus. We're calling all the fraternity brothers, all the sorority sisters, come out. They're actually going to be making some noise and letting people know that we're here, and to have young black males not only as victims and as statistics, but as leaders in this movement for a culture of peace is going to be really, really powerful.
Awesome.
Okay, so now for the t-shirt thing, is that going to be after? Is that going to be before? Do we need to get there early?
You need to get there early. So starting at 2:30 p.m.
Okay.
Again, the march is Sunday, so after church. Don't feel like if you can't get there early, you can't come. We're going to be going from 3:30 until about 5, so just 90 minutes. We're trying to make it comfortable. Again, shade, parking, it's only about a mile march. But if you want to sit in the park, If you want to come early, make a t-shirt. If you want to bring a t-shirt, we'll be there really from 2 o'clock on. Help us set up. That's another reason we got the young brothers involved. You're going to be building the stage that you're performing on. So again, Sunday, September 20th. We always talk about Sunday service as a place to go, but we affirm that Sunday service is an action word.
That's it.
Get out in these streets, bring your Sunday services, tell your church, stand up, give a testimony, and let everybody know to empty out these pews and bring church into the streets. And, you know, your organizations, your girlfriends, this is not a religious march, but it's everybody coming together.
And I'm going to say a special shout out to Quadia's grandmother. Even if you're on a scooter, Auntie,
That's
your
right.
scooter.
Bring your scooter.
Young, old, black, white. And I think that's the
Yes.
powerful part of this march,
Yes.
that it really is not just about us.
Right.
It's about everybody because we're all impacted.
Absolutely,
Definitely.
Yes.
absolutely. As a
Definitely.
Delaware community, as an
Community.
American community.
Yes.
And just real quick, we talk about Sandy Hook and those lives that were lost, and that was an American tragedy. It was never a white community tragedy.
Right.
Exactly.
No one ever talked about, you know, what's wrong with these young white males that they keep going in and massacring people in theaters, in schools, in kindergarten classrooms, you know, in churches.
Yes.
But they always talk about our young black males. And we're in positions of leadership here, and we need to embrace this violence thing as an American community. So Delaware, come out.
Yes.
Come out. All right. So we thank you guys for coming.
As always, Chandra, it is a
thank
pleasure.
you.
We appreciate
Thank you.
you changing the dialogue around
Thank
young black
you.
males.
And can
Yes.
Elrod just talk about our social media and how people can connect with us, our
Yes.
website?
The website is www.wilmingtonpeacemarch.com. And on social media, you get One Village.
Yes, the number 1 and the word village. And what's yours?
And mine is @the_real_Elrod_Flow. I have, you know, pictures of before, pictures of during and after, you know, how the march is going to go, everything, you know, during this week and how we're going to get set up and everything like that.
All right. So
So-
people who want to help out with setup and everything, they can just
Yep,
contact
hit us
you.
up. Yes,
All
the number 1, the word village, and on Facebook, it's March for a Culture of Peace.
March
Okay.
for a Culture
Yes.
of Peace.
Okay.
So, and you won't need to look at the pictures. Come out, take your own pictures.
That's
be
right.
there.
Come
Yes.
on out, have some fun. All
Yes.
right, then. We thank you
you.
guys, and stand by. We've got more fun. Hi, and welcome back. Okay, so now I want the camera to just take a picture of these lovely guests we have, please. What you're gonna notice? Don't they have beautiful smiles? I noticed
Yeah,
that
I did
sitting here. I
too.
was like, oh, so that's the key to having a beautiful smile. Working in a dentist? We may have to make a career change. Welcome to our show. Welcome, Ms. Kendra. We thank you. And Dr. Bishop? Yes. And Tarana? D'Amica. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. And tell us why you're here and what's coming up.
We are here. We are doing our second annual free dentistry event. What it is, it's where we're giving free dental services to the community. We have 2 offices located in Wilmington and 1 in Newark. Last year we did our first one. It was in our Wilmington location. And this year we've actually outgrown our Wilmington practice and we're doing it in our Newark location.
Okay.
So last year we were able to give over $17,000 worth of free dental services to our community.
That is awesome.
Oh, you guys got
Yes.
Yeah, so we're just looking to outdo that this year, you know, to give it back as much as we possibly can. Dr. Bishop is awesome when it comes to, you know, giving back to the community and making sure that, you know, the community is taken care of because that's, you know, the future, especially the kids. So
Yes.
it's a pleasure working for him to have that vision for the community that he does.
So how does someone get to come out and take advantage of the free event?
Well, what happens is we're focusing it towards underinsured and uninsured. A lot of times, you know, patients have a toothache and they just quite honestly can't afford, you know, to come in and get the services that are needed. So we're offering free limited emergency treatment, exams and x-rays to adults, free cleanings, exams, x-rays for children. You know, I mean, a lot of times they just don't have the resources. So that's where we step in, you know, and are able to, you know, offer those services as well.
Wow. So, okay, Dr. Bishop, what inspired you to say,
Yes.
I want to do something this big? That's really big.
So sometimes it's just heartbreaking to see individuals not being able to afford treatment or knowing that the minorities are really underserved in the community. So I just wanted to be, you know, sometimes everyone complains about everything, but no one wants to help. So that was my way to step in and do my part.
All right. Well, you've done a major
Yes.
part, and we thank you, I'm sure. Now, and this one is going to be only in Newark, or will be in both places?
Well, this year we're doing it in our Newark
In
location.
the Newark
Okay.
location.
Mhm.
So let's give us that Newark address once more.
Absolutely. The address is 300 Biddle Avenue. That's Suite 204. We're located in Springside Plaza. It's actually in the Christiana Care building. So when you see the 3 buildings, if you look for the Christiana Care building, we'll have a bunch of balloons and signs. You won't miss us. We won't let you miss us. So,
Okay.
mhm.
All right. And what's it like working for such an awesome doctor?
It is an awesome opportunity. And I'm thankful every day for my job, you know, even though, you know, sometimes things aren't going the way that you expect it to. And you have challenges and difficulties, but it's a great place to work at. And I am so appreciative to Dr. Bishop for giving me the opportunity to work at Smile Bright.
Okay, so is that where you guys got
Yes,
those beautiful
yes,
smiles?
'cause I was just like,
I had mine already.
Look, work in progress.
It helps, though. It helps.
That's right. He helps to maintain it, but I have mine already.
you all are his best form of advertising.
That's
Free advertising, huh? Yes.
So now, what time will everything start that day?
Well, it really is an all-day event. We're going
All-day
till
event.
we get the last person. However, registration is from 8 to 11.
Okay.
So we do want to urge everyone to get there as soon as possible, because at 11 o'clock it will cut off. You know, we would like to serve everyone, but you know, obviously you can't do everything. So as long as you are in the doors between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. and signed in, you will be serviced that day.
All right.
And again, that's September 26th, which
That's-
is a Saturday.
yes,
so
Saturday,
you have ample enough
September
time to
26th.
plan. If they do have any questions, the telephone number's up here, so they can call your office and inquire.
Absolutely.
And again, it's our favorite word.
Absolutely.
And your teeth are important. So, doctor, I want you to give us a quick briefing on why it's so important to maintain that good dentistry.
The main thing, because everything starts at the oral cavity. So if you're getting the right nourishment and able to grind and chew your food as you should be, then that helps limit some of the diseases that you may have. And then also, because everything is associated with one another, sometimes you have issues with, if you have poor oral health, you can have cardiovascular, heart issues, diabetes, low birth weight babies. So everything is related, and everything starts in the oral cavity. So you got to make sure you maintain your dentition for a lifetime.
So we should be obviously brushing and flossing daily.
Yes.
Twice a day.
Twice a day. Yes, I agree.
Twice a day. Okay, now you're also being honored. So let's tell us about what a great 40 under 40 man you are.
Oh, that was a new one.
He doesn't like to brag about himself, as you'll learn about himself. But the 40 under 40, as you guys are aware with Erin, she is with Chains, and she reached out because she felt as though Dr. Bishop was big on his community and should be honored. I'm sure you guys already know about the organization, but I mean, this is one of the many things.
Yes.
This is one of the many things that, you know, we feel as though that he is perfect for this, because I mean, when I say selfless, I truly mean selfless in every sense of the word. He takes care of his staff, he takes care of his patients, he takes care of his community. So that seems to me to be a perfect candidate for 40 under 40.
Yes, it is. So now, was it always, this is the Children's Corner, although we're having these great services, tell us about what you would say to inspire the young people watching, going through school. Was it always easy? What was it like? How'd you get here?
So
Real quick.
At a young age, I wanted to become a dentist at 6. So
Really?
it's one of those things where, you know, determination, you got to, you know, keep following it all the way through. And even though you may hit an obstacle or bump in the road, you don't deter from your ultimate goal.
So now, are you from this area?
From Baltimore originally.
From Baltimore originally, okay. And what made you settle in Delaware?
I came here, did my residency at Christiana Care, and
Okay.
decided it was a nice place to live.
Isn't that nice? I know. Delaware is a nice place to
A
live.
nice place to live.
So not only can you be somebody in Wilmington,
That's it. Wonderful.
Yes.
Well, we truly appreciate you. We will try and make sure that we're announcing this on all of the shows that I have. We'll make sure that the flyers are up, and So people, if you're seeing it, and say, why does Kim keep saying that? Your oral health is important.
Yes,
and if you can get a free service and start with a great dentist who actually cares about you, obviously he's going to care about you personally if he's just giving so much. So it's nice to have someone that's working on you, really care.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right, so we're going to be right back, and we're going to have the 40 under 40. Can you hang out for just a second and be with our 40 under 40?
Sure.
All right.
Perfect.
All right, please stand by. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We have the fabulous, fabulous Miss Erin. Smile for me. Hey! Erin comes on and won't smile. I need Erin to smile. There we go. We got a
Yes! Happy Erin! Give me a hug.
So welcome to our show with that fabulous smile. We got Erin to smile. We don't need to do anything else to trust me. But tell us about the upcoming 40 under 40.
Okay, so this is the second year. This year we are highlighting 40 individuals again. We have great people like Dr. Bishop.
Yay! Yeah, Dr. Bishop. How do you find these people?
They find me.
Do they? Okay.
I kind of put out, we go crazy with marketing. We put flyers everywhere. It's in the newspaper that we're taking nominations. The nomination process is like 3 months long, so we accept nominations for up to 3 months. And then we narrow it down. Because it's not the first year, so more people are aware of what's going on. So we had a lot more nominations this year compared to last year. But, I think that the people that are on the list are just like they're great. Like he's giving away free dental stuff.
Most people give those little toothbrushes.
And the little floss.
Not that we don't appreciate the toothbrushes and
true.
the floss. We appreciate you, but just imagine
A whole exam.
a whole day. All you got to do is be there and sign up.
Yes. And
Changing lives.
Yeah, I think that it's important that everyone on the list they constantly give back to our community. So it's not necessarily a popularity contest. It's not who makes the most money. It's not any of that. It's more of who is making an impact, and they need to be honored. They need to be recognized for the good work that they do in their individual professions, but as well as in our communities.
Definitely, we appreciate
Speaking
it.
of the community, we have the lovely Vanity. Yes.
So tell us.
So please introduce
on.
yourself.
Okay, hi guys. I'm Vanity Constance Sanders. I've been residing in Delaware for about 7 years now. I consider myself an asset, a creative consultant, and just a blessing to the community. So yeah, I've been working for Westside Grows Together for about 3.5 years, and yeah.
Tell us where you work again. You said it a little too fast.
I'm sorry. Okay, I work at Westside Grows Together.
Okay.
It's a revitalization plan, located in the west side of Wilmington.
Okay.
And Vanity is being humble, but she is a mover and a shaker, and
Hey.
she gets things done. Okay.
All right,
And
so
if it
tell
doesn't
us
have
more,
that stamp of a
Vanity.
V,
Vanity is the bomb, and she's so humble.
If we can get on her shoes alone,
I know that's right.
we can just go. We can start with her shoes. But so tell us a little more, Vanity. Then come on.
And be
For
real.
a public ally. Okay, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I give all my credit to people that have given me an opportunity to actually express the better side of us. We have two sides to us, the good and bad, and I applaud and I always give thanks and kudos to the people that gave me a chance to bring out the bright side of myself. So that was 3.5 years ago. I was a public ally for 2 years. And it changed my life. It introduced me to how I can be an asset and be a young woman, and a respectful young woman, to influence others and to just give back to the community. I'm originally from Texas, so Delaware is not like my native home, but I love it like my own.
You do.
So my daily creed, my legacy goal is just to be an asset and just pave the way on this narrow road, So, and I love people like Erin that give us the opportunity to be highlighted. So thank you, Erin. Thank you.
You're welcome, girl. Vanity is the baby of the list. So I've seen Vanity grow, and she's very, very humble. But Vanity, anything Vanity touches, she
turns to gold.
What?
Just like the jacket you're wearing.
Right. Vanity is awesome. I think that everybody on the list, every person on the list, it's not one person on the list that I'm like, They all right. Everybody on the list is like they're killing it, and I don't think people know about the great work that they're doing, and I think that it's important. And I also think that it's important that we give back to our youth. So, little Miss Jacqueline over here is awesome as well, and she's 12. Her birthday's next week.
Happy birthday!
And she is going to actually be our red carpet host. So she'll get an opportunity to speak to people that are coming to the ceremony and get to greet them and ask them questions about different things. And one of her mentors actually is Drew Series, who is on the list. And Drew teaches chess.
Yeah, we've
so
had
she
him
teaches
on.
chess as well.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
it kind of all ties
Then
together.
together.
Yeah, in this little pot of Wilmington, or well, Delaware.
Big
That's
pot, big
it.
pot. Okay, big pot.
Big
Now,
little
Erin,
pot.
let's talk about the actual date of the event. Yes, how we can buy tickets.
Yes.
And how a portion of the proceeds are going back to help people like Jacqueline.
Yes.
Young people like Jacqueline.
So the event is next Sunday, September 27th, from 3 to 7 at the Queen. You can purchase tickets at www.changesde.com. We also have great sponsors like Smile Bright.
Yes.
We have Delmarva. We have Councilman Mike Brown. We have Christina Cultural Arts Center. Fox Rothschild Law Firm.
Oh,
Great.
So all of it is great because everybody loves, they're contributing back to what it is that we're trying to do, our vision. And without them, we wouldn't have been able to do it. But a portion of the proceeds is going to go back so that we're able to help our students. So, ultimately, I would like to give, $10,000 scholarships to 100 kids. But we got to start somewhere.
Right.
So our goal is to be able to give scholarships to each one of our 20 under 20 honorees next year, so that they're able to do something. So like Mr. Lemonade last year, he was on the list. So Nasai would be able to buy more products, or if he need promotional material or whatever, because they can't get grants. So a lot of scholarships are now for going to college and everything like that. But Nasai's 12 and he has a full-blown business, right? So he needs stuff. So that's the whole idea behind it, is being able to provide for our students.
And how much are the tickets for the event?
Tickets are $65.
Okay, and where can we purchase them?
www.changesd.com.
Okay.
All right. So now, how does being honored, who wrote you in? Was it Aaron?
No, they're not allowed to know.
They're not allowed to know. Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Aaron likes to keep things secret.
Yes,
Hush,
secret.
hush.
Hush, okay.
There's little elves doing the work.
Oh,
behind
okay.
With chains, ink,
Okay.
Now, Erin, you also are big on social media, so please let us know your Instagram, Facebook.
Chains_Inc. Instagram and Twitter. Chains 2013 is Facebook.
Okay, perfect.
We have a YouTube.
Video.
We have a Pinterest. We have everything.
And we got Aaron to smile tonight. I'm just in awe.
Well, that's because I went to an orthodontist and now my teeth look nice. I can smile. It's because of great people like him. I can smile if I want to. I do got pretty teeth.
Oh, yes, you
do.
But you know, prior to this, I had never seen him. I was like, Erin's so business. She won't interact with my people.
I'll be tired when I get here, but yes.
Okay, well, we appreciate you coming.
We don't pep you
We're
up.
excited. I know.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't I look
Give
like
you
that?
We're
another hug.
excited
I'm so excited.
to have you. And it's good to know, again, so the money that you are paying for your ticket is going to go back to help next year's 20 under 20?
Yes, ma'am.
And you'll be able to give scholarships toward people who are doing great things, but young.
Yes.
And don't have as much opportunity as you may have. So we truly appreciate you all. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yay. We look forward to seeing and hearing about all the great things that you've done. And we thank you, Aaron, for continually finding these people and helping us spotlight, because we don't know. Like myself, who didn't know so many young people were here doing great things. You're helping us learn about all these other people. So we truly appreciate it.
No problem.
Hey. All right, so we want to tell you about an upcoming event this Saturday.
Correct.
So Boys and Girls Club,
September 19th,
are having their annual
A Day for Kids.
And
At
it's
the
going to be at
Riverfront.
the Riverfront And again, our favorite word, free. So kids can come out. You can, I think they're going to have face painting.
Activities, and what did you say you're going to be able to do?
Oh, guess what? So for all those people, if you're like me and you've texted Trippy Congo and he has not texted you back, and you've called him and you know, I saw him push the button on me before. So, however, he is going to be in the dunk tank. So Aaron, you're going to be there, right?
Oh, yes.
All right, yeah. So we cannot wait. So Saturday at the riverfront, they're going to have a dunk tank, and Trippy is going to be in the dunk tank. Here's your opportunity to dunk Trippy Congo.
For free.
For free. So yeah, so we can just get some of that little pent up aggression out there, right?
I have
1 to 4.
Yes.
I have a question. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
Jackie didn't get to introduce herself.
I'm so sorry, Jackie.
Yeah.
We just said hi, Jackie.
Okay. My name's Jackie, and I'll be hosting the event at the Queen, and I'm really excited for it, and I can't wait.
But tell them what you do,
Awesome.
in your real life.
Yourself,
In your real life.
I coach chess and cheerleading at the neighborhood house in Southbridge.
Awesome.
And the team is called the Lady Knights of Newcastle because they come from all over. And our main goal is to like teach girls that you can be smart and you can also do sports and make friends and have teamwork in your life.
So when are you going to bring your Lady Knights
on
our
the show?
Put you on the spot
When
here.
they can play like well. Cause right
we want to see the process.
Yes, we
so
do.
We want to just meet everybody. You think you can get everybody to come on and we can meet?
And
the
talk
Lady
about
Knights?
being in this great organization?
Yeah, like not like soon, but not like far away.
All right, so how about January? They give you some time?
Around that time.
January. All right. So we're going to be able to see the Lady Knights in
Yes.
January, everyone. And we thank you so much for watching. We thank everyone for coming out. We thank Aaron. We thank, who was it? We thank
Chandra.
Oh,
Yes,
there's a
and then
lot
we
of
had the
leaders.
Elrod.
And Elrod, definitely always Elrod. I'm a big Elrod fan.
Ronell Page. And we also want to give
yes.
a shout out to Kia Irving, who is the executive director of community and schools and also a 40 under 40.
And Kate. What's Kate's last name?
Kate Frawley.
Kate Frawley, who couldn't make it tonight. Thanks
Yes.
everybody, and thank you all for watching.